Okay, I'm back. So, sorry about that. So this is what that's a little steep, but this is basically what I was wanting to do, was have some beams come over. The driveway would have been here straight back, and then it would have been like this. Is it like a halfway between the house? I don't. Not sure why, but this is just a partial second story, and I know I want to possibly do a third story and like a weird slanted roof, and then possibly like either a full second story, which would have been nicer, or an upstairs balcony. But the cool thing about all these homes is most of them have the same layout. They're all basic 2-bedroom homes in this area. And once I got this house done and rebuilt up the value, then I could have got the loan on it, bought another house, did the same thing, had 2 or 3 homes done, and by that point I'm making the neighborhood worth more. I'm making my homes worth more. Sorry, I gotta plug this cord in here, trying to get the internet working again. So by the time I had 2 or 3 homes going, oops, I think I'm supposed to plug the other one in first. Out of order. So get those 2 sold. Still living in this one. After that, I'd be able to move on to another couple homes. And by the time I get a few of these homes done, I'm up in like the neighborhood value, $250,000, $350,000 a home, like they're doing several blocks away on Washington Street. And then by the White River, the other direction, out east, which they've redone Fountain City, or is it Fountain Square, on the other side of Indianapolis. So it's like, that was my idea. I was like, nobody's doing it here. I could be the first in this area to be redoing these homes, making them worth more. We're right next to the racetrack, and it would have been great. But my plans all got shot to hell, basically, because of the whole issues that I'm having here. Like the neighbors, the city. So been 4 years of hell. So I'm done with it. They can have their crappy little town, and they can just deal with the crappy homes in this area. That's why the homes aren't worth very much. So they're going to stay that way. Just making this home worth as much as I can, and getting out of the neighborhood, move somewhere else. And like I said, that's going to be the bad part. I really wanted to stay debt free, mortgage free, rent free. I don't think I'm going to be able to find a house for this price. If I was told I could get $125 easily for my house after I redo it. The realtor said I'd be pushing it if I got $145. I'm really hoping with the new garage, and the guys, there's 2 homes across the street that also rebuilt their garages. I'm hoping that kind of helps my and our home values go up. I'm going to list it for $155. I don't care. If it's not worth that much, a bank's going to appraise it anyway. And if it gets the offer for $155, because it's going to be a really good house afterwards, then great. That means I've got $155,000 to put into a new house, and it's going to be hard to find, because the average home price in Indiana has gone up to 250, I believe. And everything I'm seeing is around 225 to 250,000, except for the one house that I saw that I missed out on. I did put an offer on a home for 125, and it was a 4-bedroom, 1 full bath, and then had 2 half baths as well on 1.25 acre with a shed / garage. It needed a lot of work. It needed a new roof, new septic system, a lot of other things like lights and outlets. They had it listed for 125, and I was like, I'll give them that, because currently it's under the value. Everything else is selling with the 4 bedrooms and 1 acre are around 250,000. So I lost it. Somebody offered the 130, so I'm out. Not a big deal. Maybe I'll find something else. There is a piece. There's one home down south, but it's in a little town, and it's in the town limits, so it's not countryside, which is what I want. But it's the same house. It was like exactly the same footprint, like every detail, except this one, the 2-car attached garage was not converted into a living space. So, it's the 4 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. So I don't know if they're going to be the same 1 and 2 halves like the other one is. It's the same exact home, so I don't know what the difference is going to be. I'll find out when the time comes. I'm not going to make any more offers on homes until I sell this place. So anyway, about this house, what's nice about it, not only does it have a 2-car attached garage, it's got a 3-car detached garage. That'll be a good setup for a shop, because my 2-car garage is too small for me. However, it also has a 30 by 60 pole barn. It's on 1 acre, but it's in the city. It's in a little town. I really don't want to be in a town, but they're also asking 207, which for homes in that area, it's overpriced. It's been on the market for like 70 or 80 days between there. So it's definitely over market, or it would have sold. I found out they rejected a $150,000 offer, but we'll see what happens. I mean, the pole barn and the 3-car detached garage sounds like it's a winner to me, because it would have the space that I need to do the YouTube videos and to do the wood shop. The bad thing is, it's going to be more than what I'm going to sell my house for. Don't want a mortgage. I really don't. I've said that a whole lot. If you wanted to get drunk, you could take a shot every time I say I don't want a mortgage. So, sorry about this camera. It's sliding. But I'm sure you guys can feel me on that. Having to make these monthly payments, and it takes away from future investments. You make $50,000 a year with a mortgage. It sucks. You're not going to be able to save much. But if you're making $50,000 a year and you don't have a mortgage, man, that's $800 to $1,000 a month that you don't have to pay out. It's savings, future. Whenever you need something, something breaks down, you got to fix something. Or when you have, like, when we start having kids, that's really, really going to help. That's going to help a lot. But everybody says having kids is expensive. Yeah, I believe it. So, be super nice. Be really nice. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's frustrating. So, let's get this kitchen done. Get the trim done. And actually, I need the flooring before the trim. So, that's going to be freaking expensive. It's like $250 to $350 a square foot. So, 750 square foot house. Hang on a second, I'll be back. I don't want to do a part 3. Oh shoot, sorry about that, guys. Had to work on the internet box in the basement. I had to reset that as well. I don't know where I left off. Should have just ended the video. Anyway, so here's life. What can I do on the plans? I've got a lot of projects that I want to do. A lot of filming projects for the channel. So like the canoe, I've got a few ideas that I don't want to say yet because they're not on YouTube. Come on. I've got a list of things that I want to make. And when I searched YouTube, there wasn't any. So, yeah. It's going to be cool. It's going to be unique. So, I'll be able to hit a niche that is not out there. Exciting. It is kind of exciting because YouTube has everything. I cannot believe I found something that is not on YouTube. Incredible. So, that'll only take up probably 4 or 5 videos, maybe more. But at least it'll be something unique. Exciting plans, and a lot of stuff that everybody else has done. Just to do it. I want to create. I want to make stuff. Something I've always liked to do. I always like building models, you know, working on things, fixing things. And it's like, why not video my hobbies? Do it. So a lot of people like watching hobbies and listening to people talk. You know, I was never really into the vlogs and watching people vlog until I came across the Off the Ranch channel, and for some reason the very first video of his that was recommended to me on YouTube, I watched it and I was hooked. I don't know what it was about him in particular from anyone else, and I was actually subscribed to the Off the Ranch channel before the Demolition Ranch channel. I may have saw 1 or 2 of the videos on Demolition Ranch, but I wasn't really a big gun person. So just it got me, and then continuing to watch his videos and how he tells everybody that he knows to start a YouTube channel. The fact that it made me happy watching his channels, you know, and brought some joy into my life. Why not? And I got thinking, why not use my life and my journey from being miserable to becoming happy and showing other people that it's possible and how hard it is. So I didn't want to just say, oh, this is what I did, I became happy. I actually wanted to show how difficult it is. So I'm weird. Look at this. I just decided to put that right there. I was like, why not? Weird stuff. So I'm at a loss right now. My mind just went blank. So trying to focus. I need to move forward, and I want to be happy. I keep saying that. So I'm going to create a plan, and the first big plan is this house. Second is going to be finding a place, finding a second another place to live that I am going to like, that I'm going to feel like I'm at home. So I really don't want to live in city limits, but if that's what it takes to have a shop and a place to live, I may do it, because that's the 30 by 60 is a huge shop. And then the 3-car garage on top of that is huge. So it was like I would have storage. I'd have a place to store lumber and a wood shop. And I would also be able to possibly do a wood shop and a metal shop, which would be nice. I could not have to worry about weld splatter getting everywhere and burning some sawdust up. You know, keep everything nice, get a blacksmith shop in there, and just become happy. Just do all kinds of fun projects, invite people over to do projects, and just have a better quality of life. And that's what the goal is. So, and one of the things I feel bad about is like being married, and she hates not being able to help me be happy. Like, I'm happy with her when we go out. I'm happy when we go out and we're having a good time, but then I come back to this place and it's miserable. This house just makes me miserable. So helping her to be happy and seeing that our relationship grows because of it is going to be better. So I hate being depressed while married. I feel like I'm letting her down as well. So yeah, but it'll get there. It's just going to take getting this house finished. And like the past few days, I haven't done anything. Like, I cut a few pieces of wood, and that's been about it. I was just so depressed, so tired, like mentally tired. Like, I'm just sitting there all day, just can't do anything. And today I've got the energy to get stuff done, and I don't have all the pieces I need, because I made a mistake. I should have just bought the screw, but I thought I had some, and I could have had this thing partially together, but oh well. So I'm gonna get this cabinet done. Actually, I need to build 2 cabinets. I want to build a cabinet that will go between the stove and the refrigerator, because there's nothing there right now, just a big empty space with like a microwave stand, and I figured that'd be nice. And then I'm doing the concrete countertops on the one side with the 8-foot kitchen cabinet, and then where the microwave stand is, I'm going to do a butcher block, like end grain butcher block, not the fake butcher block that everybody just calls a wooden top. It's end grain butcher block. That way you have a place to cut stuff, and because the house, the kitchen is small, it needs to have built-in amenities. So hopefully you have all that. And I'm not doing upper cabinets. It's all, I want to do floating shelves. I don't know why. I like them. We'll see how it looks. If I end up needing to replace them and put regular cabinets up. It's such a small place that I think the floating cabinets would also make it feel bigger. I don't know. Probably won't make it feel bigger, but at least it'll make it feel more open. So that's my thoughts today. I doubt anybody's going to watch a 26-minute video, part two parts of me rambling on, but some people like these kind of videos. Some people don't. I don't mind. I'm just wanting to stay proactive, keep up on videos. So gotta get this workbench to the guy who won it. Still, I asked him if I could wait to get it to him until after I built these cabinets so I have a place to build them. Luckily, he was okay with that, so I appreciate it, Jordan. That just reminded me. There's a bench with a metal top, full cast iron. It's 3 foot wide. No, it was more than 3 foot. It was like 36 inches, like front to back, probably maybe around 5 to 6 foot wide, or long. I saw one before at an auction, really nice. Like, seeing that one at that first auction, I was like, I gotta have this. I gotta have this for my YouTube studio. Beautiful cast iron machined top, wooden supports, wooden base with drawers and stuff. I bid the guy up to $500. At that time, I was like, man, I can't go higher. I didn't have a place for it. Would have had to find somebody to store it for me. And $500 on something that I don't have a place for that's a lot. I had the extra money at the time, and I didn't do it. So Monday, a couple days ago, there was another one, came up for auction. Sold for $100. I bid, and I'm trying to be responsible. I didn't think I'd ever see another one, and I was like, I wanted to bid on it. I did. I bid like $80, and then somebody came in. They had it for $100. Can't believe it. It's 2 hours north of me, which is the other reason why I didn't want it, because that would have been another $100 to go get it in fuel. So, but that's cheap. But also, I don't know how high that guy was willing to bid. He could have wanted it for $1,000. But beautiful bench. Would have been great. It would have been nice to do the scrap metal sculptures on. Like, it would have been perfect for welding on that. But I didn't have the space, and the money that I have right now needs to go towards the house to sell it. And I have that same problem. I'd buy this thing that I don't have room for. But man, beautiful cabinet. Beautiful cabinet. If you want to know what I'm talking about, look up printers, vintage printers cabinet, and you'll see some similar items. It's hard to find one with the actual cast iron top. You don't see them. I've only seen 2 in like 6-7 years of going to auctions. Pretty rare. And since they don't make them anymore, there's only so many available. And the ones that I finally found online were like $4,000 if you find one for sale. So yeah, I probably should have bought both of them and sold them. I don't have the place for it. But man, I've got some ideas for a YouTube studio, which if I have the bigger shops, make a really cool studio. have a gimbal. I got a my handheld gimbal, but I can make something like a actual platform or something with a. I have an idea in mind. I don't want to give it out completely because I wanted to do a video on it. Don't want. There may be videos on similar designs, but I don't think the one that I have an idea for is actually out there. So I was wanting to do a video on that. It's gonna be a good video. Show people how to do things. Be nice, be fun. So exciting times ahead. I have all these plans, all these ambitions. Like Tupac said, ambitions of a writer. Or was that Biggie? Tupac. I think it was Tupac. Whatever that song is. But I got a lot of ambitions, a lot of dreams, a lot of ideas down. I have to find all my paperwork because it's lost in one of these piles of papers. I've got this scrap metal ideas, woodworking project ideas, story ideas. Always wanted to write a book, write a movie. I've written one movie, start to finish, not much dialogue, but I had the idea from start to finish. It was complete. Then I've got a few ideas on movies that I probably could do. I'm not very good at writing dialogue for books or movies, but I've always have these ideas come to my head, and then a lot of times I always have these dreams that I'm like, man, that would make an awesome movie. When I can remember my dreams. But sometimes, I would get these really vivid movie-like dreams and just incredible. And one of them I wrote down. I woke up and I just started writing so I would remember it. Pages. I think I had 4 or 5 pages. It was this really awesome, magical wizard kind of a world. And something got stolen, and in this world, nothing's ever been stolen. Which is kind of weird. It's like living in a world and nothing was stolen. And then they're like, wait, what happened? It's gone. And they don't understand how something, it just comes up gone and missing. And then more things end up, magical relics just end up getting stolen. And they're like, why is this stuff gone? So kind of a cool concept. But I have 5 pages of ideas for that one. So a lot of, it was all my restorations as well. I forgot about that. So scrap metal, woodworking, the restorations. I'm gonna do blacksmith, some stuff. I've got some axes that I want to restore, maybe 6 or 7 axes. And just a lot of other cool stuff. I want to get the plans going. I want to do it because I want to live my life, be happy again, get stuff done. So this has been a long rambling video. I'm gonna let you guys get on to other YouTube videos that you enjoy. So thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And don't forget to troll me in the comment section.